Odds. I think it's because they're school children here. They just can't be bothered to go for the second one. It's just too much of an effort.
Do we have to, sir? Independent. Barak steps up war of words as another child is shot dead in Gaza. Yasser Arafat says anyone blocking his people's path to an independent state with Jerusalem as its capital can, quote, go to hell. Yeah. Let's go to the Sun. Arise, Sir Steve, and rightly so, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steve Redgrave will be knighted in the new year. And the Star, $3 million payout if I cheater on Zeta. Says, I love this. This is former sex addict Michael Douglas. And they have actually reminded us of that fact in the paper today. They said, former sex addict Michael Douglas. Former sex addict.
So what kind of classes do you go...
I don't know, but he's relapsed once because he's got a child. What puzzles me about it is if you've got a reformed or former sex addict round the house and someone says, oh, I met this lovely bird the other night, crack it, and everyone goes, not in front of Michael. Not in front of Mike. You know what he's like? He's recovering. Anyway, do you know what? I'm going to get in there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. OK, I've got some of the big stories of the weekend. As you know, I love to give you these on a Monday when news is a bit quiet, but these are the big stories. First of all...
Oh, thanks.
Oh, thanks very much. Thank you very much.
Very good. Gold star.
Thanks very much. Thanks. Thank you very much. God, you do smattering of applause so well. Could we have some more lethargic applause? That's perfect. Thank you very much. I know it is, I know it is. Oh. But not for us, is it, Donna? Oh. Are you acting then, or is that how you feel? Because I know you were up all night. Easy, Donna. What's wrong with you, Donna?
I'm starting to go strange now.
No, you are going a bit strange. Sleep deprivation.
I'm fine.
You start going, what? Throw it to Granny. Put it in Raymond's jar. What? Sorry. OK. A cow...
Flies.
What?
The flies.
Look, go away. I paid all the bills. What, Mum? I'll get a job in the morning. A cow was rescued by firemen yesterday after it fell down a slope and got stuck in a tree. Big story there. Here's another story for you. Food expert Dr. Victor Curry has received £89,000 to develop new jams at Plymouth University. Wow. Big stories for you this morning. Two martial arts students in Taiwan have set a world record by pulling an 11-ton lorry 12 inches with their willies. Yeah, that got you, didn't it? That's an achievement, isn't it?
You're lying.
No, well, I don't know. It's in the paper, you know. It could well be. I didn't make it up. OK, neighbours of pilots. Do you know this guy who lost 500 grand or whatever it was on the the Big Millionaire show?
I tell you what, I was watching. Who wants to be an American millionaire?
I think you're overdoing it now. You're over sugaring the coffee. Go on, there we go. Thank you very much indeed. I help us. Lethargic applause.
Yeah, the guy lost.
Yeah, the guy lost 468,000, was it? He went for the 500 grand question and only won 32,000 because he failed to know the Amy Johnson flew in a plane called Jason. Everyone knows that. Yeah. Neighbours of pilot Duncan... I love it, you know, when they call up a friend and the friend hasn't got a clue.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know why, every time... No, Dave, I haven't got... I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm not going to... I don't know that. No, I don't... Just keep the money, Dave. Especially when it's on, like, £1,000. Neighbours of pilot Duncan Bickley were laughing yesterday at how he crash-landed on TV's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire by blundering on a flying question. This is a guy, he's a helicopter pilot, and all his neighbours were laughing about the fact he lost. They love it because they don't like him. I know. It was the costliest wrong answer in the show's history, and yesterday some of his neighbours could not hide their glee. Again, we're getting some good quotes here, unattributed quotes that are mean. For instance, one said, there are a few people around here laughing themselves silly. He says, Duncan's a flashy bloke who's got more money than sense. It won't do him any harm to be brought down a peg or two. They also said, another added, Duncan loves himself and is rolling in it. He's got a nerve too. That show should be about people who don't have much cash getting the chance to win a fortune. But he's loaded. He says it serves him right. What, for going on a show? Serves you right. It also says viewers held their breath as Duncan of Whalley, Essex used his 50-50 lifeline to dump 2 wrong answers from 4 offered. He was left with a choice between Pegasus and Jason and wrongly opted for Pegasus. Can you imagine his neighbours actually sitting there going, get it wrong, get it wrong. Yes!
Oh!
It's a bit mean, isn't it?
It is awful.
OK, this is S.G. Borley of Stanmore, Middlesex. You know, this is one of my favourite bits of madness every day in the place. In the Daily Mail, it's You're a Genius. For a load of people that clearly aren't.
But anyway, it says S.G. Borley of Stanwell, Middlesex, right, why don't they make keep left signs out of sturdy rubber? So when they're hit by cars and the like, they just spring up again.
Oh, right, silly.
No, but the point is, why don't they just make roads and cars of sturdy rubber? Why don't they make pubs of sturdy rubber? And bars
Padded
and glasses
walls.
and everything, sturdy rubber. A big
Bounce
rubbery
off
world, you just bounce
Bounce.
around, you don't hurt yourself. Boing. It makes sense, doesn't it? Put them out of business, wouldn't it? Who? I know, but think of the rubber industry, Stan. Think of you and the lads after a big night down the rugby club.
After a while,
In a rubber rugby club. Seriously, you think of it, you get in the clubhouse, you're bouncing around the mudder.
In a women's
Just
wobbly
Bar
ball
of Britain,
of your
just a
own.
massive bouncy castle.
Fantastic.
But it won't happen. What's this one? This is campaign against the environment, hating celebs. As you know, a lot of celebs still using plastic bags. Supermarkets, we know already they're harmful to fish, otters when they get dumped, rats and rodentia, pigeons, they can kill. Dolphin, thank you very much, you're very sorry. And tuna. Tuna, they're edible cousins. But let's have a look here. This is the latest one. Look at him. Blatantly with that plastic bag. Blatantly. Blatantly.
Just rubbing it in.
If you see celebs, yeah, you know, this is the new fur. You know, people used to hurl red paint at people with fur on. If you see a celeb with a plastic bag, just hurl a dead otter at them. I'm serious. Well, a bucket full of dead herring, like that. Because that's what they're doing, murderer.
It's outrageous.
OK, this is Jane will fix it. Jane Asher's Tricks of the Trade. Doesn't say what trade, but she's leaning there with a big leather suit on and horns. What is bad about that, Stan? God, honestly, you've the mind of the rugby man. A small charity, this is Dear Jane, a small charity I'm associated with has been trying to find a supplier of tabards. Suitable for use when carrying out street collections. To date, we have been able to find only tea lady sort, which are unsuitable for unisex use. Do you know where such tabards can be found? He doesn't. The tea lady is the classic tabard. They're fine for men and women. There's nothing effeminate about a little plaid
I've
check,
never
is
seen a
there?
man in a tabard.
Seriously, a little blue and white check?
I've never seen a man in a tabard.
What do you say? Button the other way. Not on a tabard, there's side buttoning. Everyone knows that. One word for that, naive, yeah? Shame on you. Shame. So naive about tabards. It's pathetic. What else have I got? No, there's another problem here as well. She goes, the problem of creaky stairs. I had no idea how many people are being sent mad at the moment by creaky stairs. This is the, I think, the 9th letter.
That was me last night when we came in the house.
Were you a bit
listening
paranoid?
to the creaks.
Are you a bit paranoid? Oh, Donna, you give yourself away. We moved into our house 23 years ago when it was a year old and we love it, apart from one problem. Our creaky staircase. Over the years, it's got worse and worse. Lo, how the very stairs, they mock me. Do you have any suggestions as to how we can rectify the problem, or at least lessen it? Yes, sturdy rubber stairs. It's so obvious when you read the papers and put it all together. This is something that's disgusting and threatens to divide Britain. Supermarkets aim to launch a first-class system for big spending shoppers. A firm which advises retailers says shoppers will get cards allowing them to queue jump, claim discounts and get free deliveries. So
That's outrageous.
if you're in the queue, you can just go up and go, excuse me, please.
Oh, that's not.
I shop a little
Everything's
bit more.
becoming like that,
Yes.
don't you think?
The point is
bars and
yes.
everything.
Well, no, bars aren't.
But they are, you know.
No, they're
You've
not.
got special cards for special bars.
Well, yeah, the ones you go to, Donna.
No, I don't.
The ones you don't have to
No,
show
I
a
don't.
card to get into, because
No,
you're
I
Donna
don't.
Air.
No, I don't.
Flouncing around with your carrier bags.
Oh.
Can I come in? Aye. Oh, let Donna in, she's a star.
I
No,
didn't
but what I'm
get
saying
you
is that
anymore.
fact, you have a big queue in a supermarket. I
That's
always think
not
we're all
fair.
equal in the supermarket, aren't we?
Yeah.
Aren't we, though? Yes. Aye. Are you with me? Thanks. Classroom assistant Jill Drake, 48, from Tenterton, Kent, broke the world record for screaming at the Millennium Dome. I want to go home! I don't know if she said that or not, but it's certainly my sentiments. What's this? Oh, that's it. Do you know what? I'm going to do the pun down, ladies and gentlemen, even though I'm holding the Mike Batt interview. Pun down, ladies and gents. OK, so welcome to the show, Mike Batt. No, wrong card. Star, pubs will close at 10:30 on New Year's Eve. Which they've messed up. New Year's Eve this year is on a Sunday, and they've only done this licensing, so everything ends at 10:30.
No.
Yes.
On New Year's.
Yes, 10:30.
They wouldn't have that up north.
But don't you sometimes get the feeling this is because the House of Lords have messed up, and the House apparently there's been a big mess up in the agendas, and sometimes you think to yourself, here's us looking, and there's fun. Here's us. There's fun. And there's politicians. And that's my elbow in your head. No. And there are politicians right there. Do you ever get that feeling? Us. Fun. Them. Line of death. Anyway, Pun says, New Year's Grieve, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait, though. 10:30, that means you're out the pub by 11. That gives you an hour just to be an angry mob. An angry, drunk mob.
Do you reckon kebab shops should at 10:30 as well?
Oh, no, I don't think so. They're not, well, unless they serve booze.
Yeah.
But I hope there is some kind of revolutionary spirit there. I expect to be on the gates of Buckingham Palace myself going, are you with me? Aye. Thank you. OK, next part. Bogus refuse collectors. What? People posing as dustmen. Well, I don't know what the bonus for that is. I don't know. But anyway, bogus refuse collectors steal a refuse lorry.
How strange.
What happened to just joyriding? You know what I mean? Where you just go in, smash a shop and
They
steal.
want a big truck.
No, they nick a truck and steal your rubbish. Doesn't make any sense, Donna.
Doesn't, Johnny?
It's a public service crime, thank you. It's like stealing a mailman's van and delivering all his post for him.
I'll teach him.
There's no point. Stealing a police car and actually arresting people. There's no point. Pun says, been and gone.
Ah, I like that one. That's good.
It's very funny. Decorators find nude Kama Sutra. Keep your ears shut, children. No, go like that. Oh, that's pathetic. Come on, ham it up properly. Come on, like that. Thank you. Decorators find nude Kama Sutra pictures under wallpaper. Pun says, paper strippers, ladies and gentlemen.